What's going on, everyone? It's Tim Jr. with the Markland Advantage of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, PenFed Realty. Welcome to the TMA Real Estate Show. It's episode 11. So glad you could join us. Our mission here is simple: to educate, serve, and protect you in the process of buying and selling your home. And each week we break down and discuss topics that you have about real estate and the buying and selling process. If you watched episode 10, we talked about the pros and cons of buying versus renting a home. If you missed episode 10, you got to go back and check it out. But today, we are talking about VA loans, and here to tell us about what VA loans are, how to qualify, and more is Senior Loan Officer Zach Hayes of Bayshore Mortgage Funding. Zach, thank you for joining us.
Hi Tim, thanks for having me. Once again, my name is Zachary Hayes. I'm with Bayshore Mortgage Funding, and today I'm here to tell you a little bit about the VA home purchase process and how to obtain VA financing.
So let's dive in, Zach. What is a VA loan?
Right, so a VA loan is a mortgage loan for a military veteran. VA guaranteed loans are made up by private lenders or mortgage companies to eligible veterans for the purchase of the home. The guarantee basically means that the lender is protected against a loss if you or the later owner fails to repay the loan. So the guarantee replaces the protection the lender normally would receive by a down payment or maybe a really high credit score or mortgage insurance.
So who qualifies for a VA loan?
Great question, Tim. So the time that you've been in the military, and if it was during war or peacetime, will determine if you qualify for a VA loan. Obviously, you do have to be a military veteran. The way you can find out is you can submit your DD-214 to a VA insured lender, and then we can figure out pretty quickly what size loan the VA is willing to guarantee and what you're eligible for.
Okay. So what are some important things to remember when talking about VA loans?
Yeah, so a couple of things. One, a VA loan must be your primary residence when purchasing. So this loan is not eligible if you're purchasing a second home or an investment property. However, if you are in your primary residence now with a VA loan, you can actually keep a VA loan on your second home and purchase a new primary residence. That would be a case where you could have two VA loans at one time.
Okay. So what are the benefits of having a VA loan?
Yep, so there's lots of benefits to being able to obtain VA financing. First, when purchasing a home on a VA loan, there's no money down. So that means there's no down payment. It's important to remember that doesn't necessarily mean you won't have to pay some closing costs, but as far as the down payment, we're on a conventional, minimum 3%, FHA minimum 3.5. On a VA loan, there's no down payment.
0% down for a VA loan.
Yep, so that's big. So if you don't have a ton of cash, you still can maybe qualify. There's also no mortgage insurance. As you know, on an FHA loan, you're stuck in the mortgage insurance most likely for life. On a conventional loan, you're stuck with mortgage insurance until you're at least at 78% loan to value, which will be several years down the road. On a VA loan, there's no money down and no mortgage insurance. Okay. Because these loans are guaranteed by the VA, it also allows the lender to have a little more lax credit requirements. So, some lenders can go down to maybe a 580 credit score and you're still able to purchase a home, which probably wouldn't be in the cards for FHA or conventional.
Very interesting. Okay,
Yep.
So sometimes a little bit of a lower credit score can still get you into a house if you qualify for a VA loan.
That's correct.
So how does someone get started in the process for a VA loan?
Yeah, so like we kind of touched on before, a good place to start is to maybe obtain your DD-214, and then a lender can tell you with your certificate of eligibility maybe what you qualify for, if maybe you haven't been in the military long enough, or maybe you qualify for more than you think. Okay, so that's kind of where you start. From there, it's pretty basic income documentation, tax returns, pay stubs, W-2s if you have one, and then you know, you're pretty much going to income qualify like you would with most other mortgages. There's not a lot of differences there. Once you're pre-approved, we can basically issue you a full pre-approval based on a loan amount, and then you can take that to your realtor with the pre-approval letter and, you know, basically start looking for your home.
And what we've learned from a previous episode is that pre-approvals hold a lot more weight in the process of putting in an offer versus a pre-qualification letter.
Right, so when we're verifying assets and income, you know, we're going to issue you a full pre-approval so you can be confident when you make the offer that ultimately you're going to get approved for the loan.
Outstanding. So if people have questions, how can they reach out to you for more information?
Absolutely, so you can reach out to me directly at 443-371-9374, which is my direct office line. You can also email me at zhayes@bsmfunding.com. If you want to check out our website, it's www.bsmfunding.com.
That's great information, Zach. Thank you so much for joining us today on our show. I think with Aberdeen and Edgewood Proving Grounds being here in our backyard, we can help serve our military families in buying their next home in Harford County. That's all for today. Tune in every Thursday when we drop a new episode of the TMA Real Estate Show. Until then, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Both are at the Markland Advantage. You can also follow us on Twitter and Snapchat at TMA Real Estate. And please, if this video has brought you value, click the share button and subscribe on YouTube to follow all future episodes. Help us spread the word, and if you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell now or in the future, please share this video and the Markland Advantage name with them. Thank you again, Zach Hayes.
My pleasure.
And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. And until next time, live your life to the fullest, and we'll see you soon.
So,
and then did you get all?
so
Okay. That's very important.
Yeah. So,
Isn't that how it works? It is. Yeah. So, how does somebody get in for a home with county?
absolutely.
So, thanks so much. That's great information, Zach. Thank you so much again for joining us.
My pleasure.
I think that I forgot to shake your hand.
Yeah.
All right.